Have you ever wondered why some people earn a good salary but still have no money? And why others, who earn less, slowly build wealth? The answer is not always how much you make. Sometimes it is how you manage what you already have. This is the story of a young man who discovered that one small habit could change his future. His name was Ryan. Ryan was 24 years old. He worked as an office assistant in a small company. He was honest, hardworking, and never missed a day of work. Every month, he received his salary on time. For the first few days, he felt happy. He bought expensive coffee on his way to work. He ordered food instead of cooking. He purchased things online that he didn't really need. Every weekend, he went out with friends and spent more money than he planned. He believed he deserved it because he worked hard. But by the middle of the month, his bank account was almost empty. The last 2 weeks of every month were always stressful. He borrowed money from friends. He waited impatiently for the next payday. Then the same cycle started again. One evening, Ryan opened his banking app. His salary had disappeared in less than 2 weeks. He sat quietly and asked himself, "If I keep living like this, where will I be 5 years from now?" That simple question changed everything. Instead of blaming his salary, his job, or the economy, Ryan decided to look at his own habits. He challenged himself. For the next 30 days, he would spend money only on things he truly needed. Rent, food, transportation, bills, nothing else. The first week was harder than he expected. His friends invited him to expensive restaurants. He politely said no. They laughed. "You're acting like you're rich by saving money." Ryan smiled and ignored the jokes. A few days later, he received advertisements about huge online sales. For a moment, he almost bought a new pair of shoes. Then he asked himself one simple question: do I need this, or do I only want it? The answer was clear. He closed the app. Every evening, Ryan wrote down every dollar he spent. Soon he noticed something surprising. Most of his money had never gone to important things. It had disappeared through small, unnecessary purchases: a coffee here, a snack there, an online order. Small expenses that never seemed important had quietly emptied his wallet every month. By the end of the 30 days, Ryan looked at his savings. For the first time in his life, he had money left at the end of the month. It wasn't a fortune, but it was proof that change was possible. Instead of rewarding himself with shopping, Ryan invested the money in an online course to learn digital marketing. Every night after work, while others watched television or scrolled through social media, Ryan studied. Some nights he felt tired. Some lessons were difficult, but he refused to quit. After several months, he began working as a freelancer during evenings and weekends. His first payment was small, but it gave him confidence. He kept learning. He kept improving. He continued saving a part of every payment instead of spending it immediately. One client became 5. 5 became 20. Within 2 years, Ryan's freelance income became larger than his office salary. Eventually, he left his job and built his own business. Years later, he met the same friends who had laughed at his decision to save money. They were still earning salaries, but many of them were living from paycheck to paycheck. One of them asked, "Ryan, what was the turning point in your life?" Ryan smiled and replied, "It wasn't when I earned more money. It was when I learned to respect the money I already had." That single habit changed everything. He realized that financial freedom doesn't begin with a bigger paycheck. It begins with better decisions. Moral of the story: You don't have to earn millions to change your life. You need discipline, patience, and the courage to make better financial choices every day. Small savings become investments. Investments create opportunities. Opportunities create success. Remember this: the road to wealth is not built by big moments. It is built by small, wise decisions repeated every single day.